But this is the Big Russian Tournament Grand Final, best of 9, Masterleaf and BikeRushOwnz. There's not a huge cash prize. There is a cash prize. I think it's like $50 or something like that. But it will be BikeRush playing as Blackhand against Masterleaf playing as Traver59. Masterleaf, of course, is on the bottom center of Dust Bowl because he's got a drone ship, and that's tend to be what the screen have. On the top center side, we have BikeRushOwnz playing as the Blackhand. Everything seems to be running hunky-dory so far. Going to go for a shredder draft, nothing fancy here. Will Masterleaf... Oh, did he... He's going ref first. Whew, this is no poker, so you can get the spike, and it's the technique version where you don't have to use any skill. It's going to power that down. I'm assuming maybe he'll go for it afterwards. I mean, BikeRush is... The thing is, you don't expect to be able to cut off your enemy because it's so far away, so maybe he's going to get it after. Yeah, he's building a portal now. So he's actually going to get a delayed spike capture. So BikeRush is already at his spike. He's about to grab that. But Masterleaf now, the advantage is that Masterleaf does get... He's pulling in Tiberium. BikeRush only has half a load. So this is the difference here, and BikeRush still isn't refining, so it's obviously you get more money from refining, so Masterleaf's just like, alright, cool, I'll just refine first. In the long run, you know, the spike lobby gives you money, so you kind of want it as soon as possible. But in the short term, getting that harvest down is going to be fine for him. Seeker Tank comes out straight away, probably just a scouting Seeker Tank. I couldn't imagine he's going to go for another one. He's probably going to go for a Harvester here. BikeRush is even a Flame Rush. He's got a structure on the way. It's probably going to be a second refinery. Almost no doubt going to be second refinery, and Harvester comes out. BikeRush is probably expecting to see this because even though he went ref first, the War Factory is still down at the same time because, you know, you build the portal afterwards. He's going to expand on low power mode here. It's a bit tricky for Scrin because they have a pack up and deploy timing, which is reasonably lengthy if you think about it, whereas Nod and GI can instantaneously deploy. They do have a pack up, of course, animation, but Masterleaf's going to find that he's not being rushed, so he's probably going to be cool with that. Battle marker down here, Cabal's just picking apart this reactor. Eventually they'll kill it, so Masterleaf will have to do something about it. BikeRush obviously not intending to retain this squad, not going to send it out to the flank or anything. He's got another one here and another one there, so he probably feels pretty safe. He knows he's not getting rushed. So we're actually going to see an eco game. I didn't think it would start off as an eco game. I thought it would start off as one of these guys all-inning the other. Forces the Hive to come down. It does give Masterleaf an extra scout to go out and have a look around. BikeRush can see just about everything. Masterleaf is pretty comfortable. He can see all of BikeRush's base. He can't see what's over here. He doesn't know if it's a second War Factory, but it will be a second refinery, so he's going to be safe. Maybe he's expecting that. His ref is going to come down now. You expect... Well, that's pretty far away. You expect Scrin, of course, to be a tad behind because of the deployment situation, because their reactors cost $100 more. He's going to kind of pick away at this Harvester. BikeRush will eventually have to move it, but the Seeker Tank is going to leave. Or at least come over and have a look, so Masterleaf's going to see this, like, yep, cool. It's going to be an eco game. I'm not sure if that's what he wants to see. Maybe he was kind of hoping BikeRush would try to do something and then he could counter it, but Masterleaf will be left to his own devices. We can see the nerve center coming down right now. Raider Buggy will push this back, but unfortunately another Seeker Tank is rocked up. There is a bike here. He's probably just going to be able to snipe this down. Oh, he might actually lose the bike. Oh, there you go, he lost the bike, so Seeker Tank will live. He'll actually pull that one back. He's not going to push forward with it. A couple more Seeker Tanks. We could see a lightning spike push here. Can be very deadly if it's not counted correctly. BikeRush just having a quick look around. Can't see the tech. Look at this. We have stasis come down. This is going to be advanced articulators, no doubt. For a second there, I was thinking he was going to use a stasis, but he's Traver 59, so he doesn't get stasis. He gets the temporal, and he has to have tier 3 to use temporal. So he's just going to cool his jets. I think he might be thinking about going for one of his shard type attacks. He needs to make sure he's not going to get taken out by this. He's got units in the middle. He should spot these now, and yeah, immediately turns around. So Masterleaf is on the ball. He's going to pull his harvesters. He kind of has to. He's going to pull them closer to the Seekers, which is, you know, what you want to do. BikeRush will probably still get one. Ooh, he's going to get one, but oh, just managed to get it. But you can see because he pulled them closer to his units, BikeRush has to now. He has to expend some bike buggy to get that. Double War Factory, of course. He's got double ref as well. So obviously Masterleaf has gone for tech in favour of tech over economy, where BikeRush has done the opposite. He needs to not drive too close to that because he can actually, of course, it does give him a little bit of vision. Those units come back, but the Seekers will take them out. He's not actually researching. No, he's going for Mechapede, so he's not going for the Shard upgrade. More Bike Buggy coming in here now. He's got some units moving out, so he needs to defend. He's got a Prodigy here. Is he going to teleport? What's he going to do? He's going to area mind control the bikes. He actually teleports in some Seeker tanks. He loses a Harvester. There is a Mechapede here. He's not going to be able to, he loses a second Harvester. That's unfortunate there. You're not going to kill the Prodigy next to a War Factory because it will be repaired. He's going to lose most of these units here. Of course, we can see that Masterleaf was trying to push in over there. Does have a few units up here as well, but he's going to clean this up. 2 Harvesters were destroyed. BikeRush lost the entirety just about of that force, so it's probably looking good for not Technique, sorry, BikeRush. He'll clean this force up, and he's going to have to come over and deal with this. So at the moment, BikeRush is now pushed back to his base. He's not going for more Bike Buggy, and Masterleaf is probably going to be okay to deal with that, because he wanted Mechapedes. He's got a second ref down now. He might be thinking about a Hexapod. He's not actually constructing anything. I think maybe he's got a wormhole on his mind. No, he's not. He's just going to move and expand, so not actually producing really anything, is he? He's got these Mechapedes here. That's nice. I can expect an Obelisk will come down momentarily. 3 Mechapedes here. Actually sells off. Boom. 2 bikes come in as well. He needs to clean those up. He's got Disintegrators responding. He might have to redeploy his MCB a little bit sooner. And, oh, the Prodigy. There you go. You can see the Prodigy right there. So the Prodigy obviously got in. Now, there was a sell-off of the Tech Center, but BikeRush sold it off because you can see he does hold the... Now, he obviously already got the Tib Chem plant down. The mechas will come in now. He has got 4 mechas here, so the Scorpion tanks, there's not enough there. And Masterleaf's Micro will be simply too good to lose those. Gonna have to send some Harvesters back to this other ref. Single bike comes through, but there's some Disintegrator squads here. Masterleaf is really hurting in the economy department. BikeRush only now just expanding. He is expanding with 2 MCVs. That Black Hand squad will be absolutely destroyed just about. Single but he forces the deploy. This is important because he needs to slow this down. He needs to slow down BikeRush. If he can slow down BikeRush's expansion, he can recover. We do know there's flame tanks about. I don't think there's any up here. He's got some units up there. Lightning spikes just to cause problems. He actually tried to go in there. It's only shredder turrets, so they're not really very powerful against mechas. I mean, they're not going to really do a lot. Targeting down the hub. Losing a few more tanks, chasing those Mechapedes unnecessarily. He probably doesn't care about losing these tanks right now. But yeah, interesting game so far. Does area mind control the flame tank? Probably with the Prodigy. No, he's got a Coulter squad. Prodigy is... Oh, he's got an Obelisk down. He's building a shredder turret. That's almost certainly a shredder turret. Going to teleport it out. He's going to be able to grab that MCV as he grabs the MCV. Oh, that's... oh man, that's something I would be raging about right now. Still holds that flame tank. He will get out scot-free. Black Can, of course, no Venoms to chase that down. Kills a Harvester. So all of a sudden, BikeRush now has no Tib, and he's stuck on these 2 bases. Masterleaf doesn't have a ref down. He had to put another ref down here, so he's not really in the greatest condition either. Unless this is a ref coming down now, that will almost certainly die. So yeah, Prodigy, I think, was controlling that one. He will come up here. He could easily take that. He's Traveler. He could just use a fast leg assimilator to grab that. And he does plant another ref down. Could move some Harvesters. He's got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Harvesters on this expansion, which is a bit too much. He's just going to try to destroy that. He's going to go into the back side of the base here. We'll kill off these Black Hand. These Black Hand, though, certainly from sold off structures. Purify there, very unusual, but it will one-shot the head there. I mean, the head was probably already damaged. Cultist squad's coming across. Oh man, those Harvesters are trying to make a run for it. Battle markers over there, and we can see Black Hand, which almost certainly means that Masterleaf captures. I don't know what he captured then. Maybe it was the Tib Chem plant. Maybe it was maybe it was an operations center. I'm not 100% sure. The Prodigy is lurking, and there's no Raider buggies. So this is actually looking really, really, really good for Masterleaf because BikeRush has no expansion. He's got 2 tripods, and he's going for a Hex, and he's popping down a gravity stabilizer. I mean, he's got to be careful. He's selling off a lot of his base. He doesn't want to stall. He kind of would like a second ref. He doesn't even have one queued. He does have what appears to be maybe a Storm column ready. BikeRush has got 5k. Yeah, he does. He's got one in reserve. He knows. He doesn't want to get jumped by anything. Look at this. He's going to spot this. He's going to realize that BikeRush is just all inning now for his base, and Devastator warships and a Hex is coming out. This ain't going to go down well. He is trying to fight. He's actually killing infantry, which kind of makes sense here because the infantry is, of course, a problem. Oh my god. Oh my god. He captured. Oh no, he gets it back. He gets it back. That was really weird. You're probably wondering what happened there because the cultist actually dies and BikeRush actually gets that back. So obviously that looked a little bit weird, but BikeRush just breathing a sigh of relief. Masterleaf almost ended the game then, but he will actually get an opportunity to attack Masterleaf's base now. Cultist squad just waiting for any harvesters, or there is a harvester there. Devastator warships are a problem. Don't want to lose those. That's a little bit far forward for my liking. They don't need to be that far forward. And oh, look at this. He's just going to be able to soak these. He's going to aim this down. There is a prodigy here. He grabs a purifier. Oh man, he is all over the place. He is all over BikeRush right now. BikeRush is going to turn around. Oh no, these tripods aren't going to really be able to do anything, but it doesn't matter. The hexapod is tanking it all. There is another Devastator warship, but he did get the first one. Probably, oh, he misses the teleport. Not sure what he was trying to teleport then. Maybe a corruptor, not 100% sure. He's almost certainly going to phase this. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's huge. That Devastator warship, though, unfortunately, these Devastators, they're too far forward. He's got a third one, and he needs it. He can easily, yeah, he's going to go for the phase. And now he's just going to spread out. The corruptors are going to start attacking infantry. And no, BikeRush didn't turn around, sorry, he's come back. And I think he's realized he needs to win here. Oh, look at this. Just, oh, he has no shredder turrets. He has no shredder turrets. Not able to capitalize. Masterleaf is just going to win that game. So that was actually, it started off pretty even. Then BikeRush looked like he had a handle on the game, and then Masterleaf, just with those captures, just kind of taking him to town. That was just a huge turnaround. Look at this. Look at the economy. Huge turnaround. So Masterleaf, again, it was just with the capturing and just wrecking Bike's macro. We're going to see Blackhand versus Traveler, two of the probably most powerful factions in the game, in the 1v1 scene at least. Masterleaf takes out game one. Can he keep that momentum going, or will Bike bring it back? We have a long series ahead of us. BikeRush will be spawning on the south side of Tournament Los Angeles, one of the Technique maps which, I mean, yeah, Technique got a lot better with these maps. These maps look realistic. They look like they're actual places which can exist, which is what I like. Masterleaf, by the way, is on the top right-hand side here of Tournament Los Angeles, going for his portal. Is he going for a stasis? No, he is not. But yeah, just look at the map. This is a very Red Alert 3-esque with these type of plateau high parts here. That's what you see a lot in Red Alert 3. But this whole area, it's not super, like, it's not like, it doesn't like it's been like really just manufactured, but it looks like it's been developed. It looks good. It blends as well. It's not 100% perfect, but it's really good. BikeRush will hold this structure, Masterleaf being held down in that structure over there. Buzzer swarms coming out now. He's got quite a few buzzers over here. We'll have to see what he plans to do with those. Coming around the Burger Kong, should be able to overrun this force. There's actually 4 squads there. Look at that. Leaf, you can tell Leaf is on point because he tried to pull a buzzer back there to not lose any buzzers. There's actually a dragon one there. There you go. You can't garrison, unfortunately. Buzzers will be cleaned up. Ooh, he's got one left. He kind of needs to get that one in. He hasn't got a scout off on BikeRush. BikeRush is actually living up to his name with an actual BikeRush. Did Masterleaf go for a Seeker tank? No, he did not. He's just solely relying on buzzers. He does complain that buzzers are the worst scout. Now, they are the cheapest and the fastest, and they can clear garrisons, so they make up for it elsewhere. You just got to be aware of your weaknesses with your faction. It's going to expand. What was that? The Russian guy has just slammed something into the chat in Russian, so I don't know what that means. And considering I'm the only other person in here that can see that, I'm not 100% sure what the deal was there. BikeRush is going to come in now. There are some Seeker tanks here, but Masterleaf should be able to control this well enough alone. Yeah, Bike's not going to he's not just going to throw these away. He's going to use them to keep Masterleaf contained. Drone ship momentarily stops there. The thing with Screen Harvesters, it will look how fast it heals, and that's just on Tiberium. That's not with the repair drones. It's insane. That's why it's much harder to harass Screen. By Screen economy is seen as a lot better. A scout did get off, but I mean, obviously the BikeRush has happened. He can see 3 harvesters. He knows BikeRush moved a long way. He probably wasn't paying attention to it. But nonetheless, he's going to clear out these scouts here. Masterleaf now starting to become a little bit blind. He will de-garrison. Look at that. He knows, he realizes he's blind, so he's going to de-garrison some of these scouts and send them around. No one risking that blue tib field just yet. Bike's moving around now. The thing about he's got a ref cube, he can't put it down because you can't... Oh, actually, no. Okay, he's got a nerve sound. I was going to say, if you put a screen ref down, you can't do the power micro where the harvester comes out because it just instantaneously comes out, whereas GDI and Nod have the animation deployed and you can power it down while it's doing that. Don't think he realized those bikes were there. He will get 2 of them, not the 3rd one though. More bikes are coming. Does Masterleaf realize this? He's got some Seekers moving across. He must be aware that he's about to be attacked. There is a harvester there as well. That's unfortunate because he doesn't have a ref, which means the harvester could have been pulled back. He's actually deployed one as well, so he's getting ready to defend this. Splits his fire there, but it will turn out okay. He's just targeting these bikes down now. There's actually quite a few more bikes coming up. Oh man, he doesn't have enough to defend this. He's going to lose. He's going to have to pull a second harvester. Now he's pulling it towards the Seeker tanks. A lot of nubs just will leave their harvester there to die. But Marcy's like, no, I'm going to pull it towards the Seeker tanks. He will immediately focus down another bike. He can get another one. And look at this, the focus fire is on point from both players. Actually blows up one of his own bikes. That's unfortunate. What is Masterleaf doing with all these Seekers? Is there counter harass? No, nothing much is happening. This is really unusual. I thought Masterleaf would have had something going on. I would have felt he'd have more than what he does. God, I got an itchy nose. He took blue tib. Oh my god, he took blue tib while that was happening. Wow, that was... He took that right out from underneath BikeRush's nose there. Completely just sniped that out from underneath him. And that's going to be critical because he's going to pull in that blue tib. It's like 2,800 credit in one go. It's huge. That's almost a ref. BikeRush now going to reflank from the left-hand side. What's happening over here? A few Seeker tanks trying to catch anything that may be heading over here. Double War Factory Scorpions. Does have a double ref down. Probably going for an operations center. Oh, look at this. Masterleaf sniffs it out. He sniffs it out. I'm not sure if he can see that. God, I have an itchy nose. Not sure if he can sniff that out now. We're not gonna switch vision just yet. Doesn't have a second ref down, but he does have a second War Factory. But BikeRush is moving significantly ahead in the macro as well as the technology. Seeker tank gets taken out. Spots the Scorpions. BikeRush now continuing to produce Scorpions. Snipes out a bike there, but he will be backing off. I'm not sure. I think these Seekers may just be serving as a distraction to keep BikeRush busy for a busier strategy in mind, although he is building quite a few. Second ref comes down now. Only 2 harvesters. There's no saturation there. That's concerning. It's concerning there's no saturation. 5 more Seeker tanks here. These are only Raider buggies. He'll have to pull that harvester. Not enough blue tib in there to warrant that. Unfortunately, that Seeker tank will be destroyed. Battle markers over here. Another Seeker tank getting caught out. I think Masterleaf's just losing a few too many units here. BikeRush is just going to move. Yeah, this is really unusual. I'm not sure what Masterleaf's strategy was. Does he have more? It feels like he should have more than this. Disintegrators coming out. They don't actually have the upgrade either. Seeker tanks now. Going to try to focus this down. I'm not sure if he's building a photon cannon. He does have something queued. It could be a photon cannon. Going to push these guys back. That Raider buggy could die very quickly. Masterleaf just having a little bit of trouble controlling. Is there something happening? It just feels like Masterleaf doesn't have anywhere near as much as what he should have. A simulator comes out. What's that for? So it's a really unusual build. I'm not sure what his goal is here. He's got his saturation on his expansion now. BikeRush hasn't actually harvested that much. He's going for a Redeemer, probably a Chem plant as well, I could only imagine. There is a flame tank here. Masterleaf may be able to spot that out. Is there one over here? No, can't see anything on the radar. He will spot this now. He's obviously not aware of it, but these units will attack it. There you go. The disintegrator moves, so he probably gave an attack order there. A few Scorpion tanks trade with some screen units there. The flame tank will be destroyed. Actually, the debris from the flame tank actually does damage. So that's something to keep in mind. He's just got these hit squads out now, but he has found the other flame tank, unfortunately not really controlling these forces here. He does have fast legs, mind control. Yeah, he's got cultists out. That flame tank does escape just. It just escaped now. Does Masterleaf realize that's there? He's actually got an assimilator. This could be going for the EMP spike. It should be able to circumvent. Yeah, it's actually a little bit quicker than the flame tank now that the flame tank is damaged. He's going to be able to grab those. I think he's realized that that's there. He's just going to burn that down. Or maybe he's just moving it here. It is stealth though. He could just leave it there stealth. I think BikeRush may eventually just take that out. Just force fire. No, he's just going to run it over. There you go. It was smart to just leave it there. I'm not sure if he just didn't realize or forgot about it, because if it's stealth, then BikeRush might lose track of it. Tripod's coming out now. Ooh, snap. Another flame tank trying to come down the right flank. I did not even spot that one myself. These cultists, that's the problem when you play Travel 59. If you're trying to do flame harassment, they can just leave one culty squad in their base, and it's just like, well, that's my flame tank now. Moving across the map, base push time coming in, so he's not going for a third base. Is Masterleaf aware of this? BikeRush has no radar. Masterleaf can see, he can't see the MCV coming. He's going to know that the, he's going to know it's not too far away. No cloak, of course, because he is black-hand. Does have the flame tank, surprisingly sending it down the guts. Oh, here comes the Prodigy. Here comes trouble. He will just run in, but he's just going to get sniped down straight away. Something's been captured over there. It's just a Scorpion tank, not a flame tank. We'll be chewing up some infantry on these base defenses here. The tech center's a little bit vulnerable. He might want to get an area mind control off. He's got to watch out for the rage gen. The rage gen will mean that he can't control his Prodigy for several seconds if it gets caught in that rage gen. Trying to building block as well. Hexapod comes out to save the day. Probably doesn't matter too much if he loses the tech center. He's going to try to engage now. He's going to grab that flame tank, probably just suicide it right in. Doesn't want to get raged. He needs to move that Prodigy. Oh, look at that. He gets the EMP. He got the EMP off, but no, there's too much infantry there. There's too much infantry. He could area mind control the infantry, do a lot of damage, but no, as soon as this powers back up, and he's actually got an MCV here, maybe that's why he's trying to be a little bit careful. Devastator warships are out. Masterleaf in a lot of trouble. No more Devastators. Can he squeeze one more out? It's going to be tight. He's got one coming out. No, it's cancelled. Oh, man, it was like a fraction of a second away from being done. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's only got a singular Devastator. This is going to have to work overtime right now. Nothing else happening on the map, but this base push is happening right now. Something is shaking. No, that's just the screen shake. I thought maybe there was a tib vane going off or something along those lines. Rage Gen goes off now, and that's going to cause a lot of damage. He definitely doesn't want to lose the Prodigy because he can't rebuild that area mind controls infantry, because that's really all he can do. He doesn't really have a way to stop the Redeemer. I guess he's got the Hexapod. That Devastator is going to have to work overtime, which it is. It's just, area mind control on the MCV. He needs to deploy that right now. It's actually going to blow it up. BikeRush blows up his own MCV, and he's killing the infantry. This is insane. Masterleaf is making a comeback. The Devastator warship is damaged. It's pretty badly damaged, but he's focusing down the infantry. Look how much infantry he's killing. Oh man, the Hexapod is low. He teleports it away. He's got no phase as well. Just remember, no phase for the Hexapod because he doesn't have a tech center. And these scattered forces are going to clean up BikeRush. This is insane. He was in so much trouble. Masterleaf's defense is on point. His defense is just insane. I've never seen such an astonishing defense as what Masterleaf just pulled out there. He is really on point today. BikeRush, in the chat you probably can't see it because the webcam's covering it. He's just wrote, this fucking faction, he's not impressed. If he pushes his MCV across the map, Masterleaf's just going to take it. I mean, if you're going to push your MCV across, you got to expect that, but when the wormhole comes into your own base, that shits me off. He's going to get the Redeemer. Leaf, cleaning house. That he looked like he was in trouble for the longest time, and then he just BikeRush didn't have to base push. I guess he felt comfortable, but the defense and that one Devastator warship, if he didn't have that one Devastator, which I said when it came out it needed to work overtime, it was double time and overtime. I was surprised it didn't rank up. So we're in game number 3. Masterleaf holds a 2-zip, and in both games it didn't look like he was doing that crash hot, and then all of a sudden just puts his foot down. That's pretty crazy. Oh man, my ears. But on the top left hand side of Six City we have BikeRushOwnz playing as the black hand, the hand that is black. Masterleaf of course with a 2-0 lead. If you're a Masterleaf fan, you're probably loving life right now. Masterleaf always does that in these types of tournaments. He puts all of that bullshit that he normally cries about and he puts it outside, and then he plays like a god, and then afterwards he goes out and he puts it back in, and I'm like, which is terrible. Do we have a stasis? No, we do not have a stasis chamber. He's just going for his 2 spike. BikeRush does have a single squad heading down to try to cut that off, but he's not really going to get it. I mean, it's pretty far. There are a couple of buzzer swarms here. You've got to put the health bars on when you see buzzers, because that's really hard to see. And with the buildings as cover, I mean, what are you supposed to do against that? Oh, he throws the grenades, and for some reason the buzzers are killing each other, but stupendously slowly. I've never seen that before. I didn't even know you could grenade buzzers, so, which is weird because they do sniper damage. They couldn't actually kill each other. Obviously that's a bit unusual. War Factory is down now. Are we going to see an operation center? This looks like an operation center. It's building very quickly. Is Masterleaf going to build a Seeker tank? No, he is not. He's confident that he can scout. With the buzzers that he has at his disposal, there's a lot of Cabals here. How many Cabals? And he killed the 2 Cabals here. BikeRush has so many Cabals. Alarm bells should be ringing. He clears that garrison out. He's using the building as cover. He might lose out here yet. And the defense, Masterleaf can't get through the fence. It's terrain, but infantry can't move through fences like that. Tier 2 is down. It's going to be flame tanks because he upgraded the power plant. He can still go for a Reckoner, but he'll want to get the flame tanks out first because obviously, you know, you want to put the black can in the Reckoner. He's going to go to the right flank. Masterleaf has no eyes there. Seeker tank's coming out now. He's a bit sus. This is going to be a second Seeker tank, almost certainly. That's building way too quick. A Reckoner comes out now, so we have 1 flame tank, 1 Reckoner. It's not going to go for a second operation center. No, he's going for a ref. He actually gets a second flame tank out, so we have a relatively weak Reckoner, 1 flame unit. Now he can't go down the center because Masterleaf will spot that instantly, so the Reckoner's going to go to the left flank. The flame tank, oh, he spotted it. Look at this, Masterleaf on point. 1 flame tank will beeline down the center now. We'll be able to clear the garrisons as it goes. This Reckoner trying to cut the corner over here. But Masterleaf will clean this up, no worries. This one is dead. He's got more Seeker tanks. Does he spot that? I don't think he's aware of it. He's aware of the second flame tank. He's not aware of the Reckoner. The Reckoner won't do a stupendous amount of damage. He should be able to get that now. Perfect time. Perfect reverse move, by the way. And he is going to take shots on the Reckoner as well. The Reckoner's going to get in, but it's just 1 flame unit. And he's flaming a Harvester, which is never good. He's going to realise with the damage that's taking on the Extractor, he must be aware that there is only 1 black can unit in there. Nothing else is coming, and a Simulator will come out with the repair tool buffering, and the Hive comes down. Yes, he's only got 3 Harvesters, but he lived through a very heavy flame rush. BikeRush has ballooned out to 4 and 2, sold his War Factory. Oh, we have a Shrine. Is he going to do a man spam transition push? These Seekers are useless against that, by the way. He's building Gunwalkers, but is he aware of this? Yeah, he can see that, obviously. Yeah, I think he's... No, he hasn't caught on to the fact of what's happening yet. He does have a tier 2. And the Hive ability comes down, and he can see the Disciple now. He must be thinking, oh man, this is fast Disciple. He flame rushed into Disciple. This is aggression at its purest form. He backs off. He could go around, really, but yeah, you can see BikeRush obviously aware that he might go around, so he's just going to pull these back. A lot of them are pretty badly damaged. He's gone for his Gunwalkers now. He's already used his Swarm ability, so just remember there's no Swarm ability for Masterleaf right now. He's got a Hive down. These Hives are a pain in the ass because your units will fire at obviously the units there. But the Hives themselves have basically no health. Oh, this is buying Masterleaf. He's sold off the tier 2. Not going to go for shields. Oh, whoa. BikeRush is all in with this man spam. He's all in with this man spam. He doesn't want to see any technology comes down. And because he sold off the nerve center, Masterleaf's got no plans on doing any type of tech. And look at this. He's going to building block these out. The Gunwalker's already shooting at these infantry. He must know, obviously, because even if he can't see the MCV, there's a Shredder turret here. Masterleaf's just planting down these, and he's going to change flanks. He's going to move across to this side here. He's putting down more Hives. A few Gunwalkers might want to start shooting and a pull back to his line, and he's going to building block again with these reactors. They're just drawing fire, and he's going to attack them while they're trying to shoot these Hives. BikeRush is fighting into these infinite units. He needs to start taking out these Hives right now. These Gunwalkers are just shooting up these infantry right now. There's some forces over here. He's killing them, but the Disciples are so hard to kill, especially even for Gunwalkers. The Disciples take a lot to get down. He needs to make sure that these guys are shooting at infantry and not shooting at the Shredder turrets. Oh no, low power, that's disastrous. If you lose power, all the swarms actually die off that are at point blank range. That was disastrous. You cannot go low power in a situation like that. Even using BikeRush's own building block, this isn't going to be enough. Masterleaf's wearing him down. He's wearing him down. These hives now are just doing too much damage. He's shooting at the wrong units. BikeRush isn't able to control it properly. And that's it. Leaf holds. Leaf is going to go, are you serious? 3-0 up in this series. How is this possible? BikeRush is usually the one you have no answer for, but BikeRush does not have an answer for Masterleaf. He's still trying to produce out of a barracks that's at point blank on these, and look at that, the buzzers are just murdering them. Just razor death, they're just coming out to their death one after the other. Has he got something happening? 2 Seeker tanks come in, we'll spot there's nothing here. Bike has no response, he's going for a war factory, maybe he's going for a flame tank. I'm not sure what Masterleaf did with a lot of his Seeker tanks, they must have got destroyed. I mean, there's a couple of course floating around, actually going to get a harvester kill, are you serious? War factory not even building anything, gets a harvester kill. This is finished. This space is finished. Yeah, look at that. He's going to go for flame tanks and try desperately to overrun Masterleaf. But Masterleaf could very easily go. He's even got a ref down. Oh man, this is bad. He's going for corruptors. He's going to go for. He needs a stasis before he can get the cultists out. But I don't even think it matters. I think he can destroy one flame tank. I don't think he's going to have a problem destroying just one of them. The Seeker tank's coming from the left flank, so some of them were left over. He's going to go for the ref, but I don't think he's going to have a cultist out in time. He's getting blocked by the turret there. He needs to get the repair tool down on that building very quickly. It's not going to matter. He's going to kill that. See you later. Another flame tank is here, but oh man, Bike is just trying to throw everything he's got at Masterleaf here. Another flame tank will come out. There's so many Seeker tanks here now. It's hopeless. It's now hopeless. That's it. Wow. If you put money on Masterleaf, probably feeling pretty confident right about now. Just again, Masterleaf reading what's happening. He's making the perfect decision. He's getting the perfect information, and he's just shutting down BikeRush. Leaf gets 7 grand more, but that's expected because he had an extra ref. But yeah, not able to break in with the infantry. Game 4 is starting now between BikeRush and Masterleaf. If you've just joined the stream, Masterleaf holds a 3-0 lead. Like 3-0 lead, GZ? How does he hold a 3-0 lead? Well, he's on the top right hand side playing as Traveller 59. Once again, BikeRushOwnz playing as the Black Hand. The hand which is black. Racks coming down both sides. No shrine coming out for Barky. No stasis chamber. Once again, Masterleaf just completely steering clear of the classic Trav openings, which generally involve disintegrators. Very light on the scouts. Oh my god, how many scouts did he build? Just 2. 1 from the portal, or 1 built from the portal, 1 sold. BikeRush has 3. Or this is something that some people have done before. What they'll do, they'll move the engineer way up around the side of the map, and there's an expansion point here. And you probably like look at this like, what the hell is this? I've never seen this before. They're pretty much never used ever, except in some exceptional situations. But you basically capture it with an engineer, and it gives you a build radius, like a surveyor. But you can't sell it. You can repair it though. But basically, he'll capture it. It's cheaper to build the engineer than it is to build a surveyor. I would have gone around the left side, but he's gone around the right side. Now, Marty's probably going to build a Seeker tank because he only built 2 scouts. And yeah, exactly, yeah. He's going to build a Seeker tank. Actually gets caught with one of his buzzers, so one of his buzzers is down. Another one was sitting at his base. He's going to combine, use the combine. But this is too late to scout BikeRush, but BikeRush is going for a second ref. So Masterleaf's going to be okay. He's actually going to use the combine to clear up the scouts here. Look at that. Look at that dem skills. Wait, where is the... What did he capture? Oh man, he's doing something tricky. He's doing the classic BikeRush walking engineer. I think he's gonna... Oh no. I was going to say, I think maybe he's going to dual War Factory all in, and then use the Engineer to capture Masterleaf's drone when he's not looking. He's moving along the top of the map. Again, if he stays right at the top, he can kind of blend in with the black of the screen. Masterleaf spots what he needs to spot. 4 harvesters. Yep, he's fine. 4 harvesters, he knows he's fine. BikeRush went heavy on the scouts, and you can see 1 bike. Maybe he'll think there's more. Unlikely. BikeRush sticks on micro back. Any flame units he would have been hit already. Second Seeker tank comes out. Were there any more Seeker tanks? No, but not by the looks of it. So Masterleaf again just playing light. He's just building absolutely only everything that is necessary and nothing more. Look at that. See, look how hard that is to see. He's inside the map. He's not cheating. But oh my god, you're not going to notice that just by like moving the screen around. Even standing on the green here would be, he should stand it on the green part, because that will just blend in like hell. Because when you're playing the game, you're moving the screen around like this and stuff. You're not going to spot that. He's going to move in. Will Masterleaf spot this though? Seeker tank will be destroyed. He's got some more Seeker tanks. He's concentrating on the bikes. Oh man, if Masterleaf, he's going to have a structure queued, so maybe he'll check back to see this. He's got to check back soon because the drone ship will actually cover up the Engineer. Oh man, this is going to be brutal. BikeRush may just be winning. Oh my god, he spotted! He spotted a madman! What a madman! Oh my god, what a madman! Oh, Leaf on point! Oh, and he gets the tech center down too. Oh man, BikeRush is... I mean, that's not the end of the game or anything like that. Obviously, it's just 1 Engineer, so it's nothing for BikeRush, but... Oh, double War Factory coming out now. Is he going to all in? No, he's got a ref coming, so he's not going to all in. He's going to go for shard upgrade. He's not building mechas. This is going to be really bad, because Seeker tanks do have a tough time with Bike Buggy when there's a lot of buggies, because the buggies tank a lot of damage. But with shards, see you later. See you later, shards. Shards will just num. Triple War Factory all in. We have the Trips War Factory all in, and he's building, now he's building Scorpions, which, I mean, Masterleaf can just fill in the gaps with Disintegrators, but is he going to realize that he's being all in? Yes, he is. Oh, he's got a scare. This guy here, he's just knows. He knows he's being all in. He knows there's 2 War Factories. There's definitely a War Factory at the expand at the main. He knows he's being all in. He might sell off the tech center and put down a portal or because he can put down photon cannons and they're really good. Now he's got shards and he puts that down as well. Is he going to sell off? He just needs to put down a portal and put down photon cannons and he just wins. He's just chewing up the buggies. Yeah, here comes the portal. He's going to put photon cannons down. There's a few Seeker tanks split up over here. He's pulling the ones from his main, realizing he's only getting attacked in one direction. You can see the photon cannons are being queued. He's trying to get that. Oh, is he going to get that down? He gets 1 photon cannon down, so he'll have to rebuild the portal before he can put more down, because that is a prerequisite. A few Seeker tanks up here as well. He's going to focus this one down real quick, but Masterleaf in a little bit of trouble. He does. He sells off the tier 3, doesn't need it anymore. Uses the shock troopers, and he could even just target the damaged Scorpion there. Not quite, but again, taking some damage on that refinery. This is tight. This is real tight. Masterleaf needs to be real careful that he doesn't get overrun here. He is destroying a couple of these units. The photon cannon again, just popping tanks. Those photon cannons are really good. He's not even shooting at him. He gets the ref, but really, the ref that just drew fire. Masterleaf doesn't even care if he loses that. He just needs to hold this off and he wins. And these Seekers, man, they could be so high. He has to back up. Masterleaf, don't leave your base here. If BikeRush gets him away from his base defenses, yeah, that's not necessary. Still holds that as well. Going for another refinery, he could sell off and he'll be fine. He just needs 1 ref. He's got so many engineers. I'm not sure where the other engineers have gone. 2 Seeker tanks. He's going to... Oh, that's just unlucky. And he's going to see that there's nothing here. He knows he's still being all in. Another photon cannon will come down. Oh, get out of here, son. Those photon cannons with shard launchers. This is Masterleaf's new meta, but you got to admit, man. I mean, we always knew shards was powerful, but holy crap, there's actually not enough buggies left now. There's not enough buggies left, and the Disintegrators are going to be able to come in and be able to thin this out. And he doesn't want to build buggies. He does not want to build buggies. He wants to build Scorpion tanks. You know, he needs Scorpion tanks because buggies don't do anything to Seeker tanks. He's actually losing Scorpion tanks to these Disintegrators. He don't even have fast legs. That's embarrassing. Those 2 Seeker tanks obviously got destroyed or were pulled back. Obviously trying to stop Bike from long range mine. This is a problem. He's got a long range mine. Oh no, he's in trouble. Masterleaf he's got another photon cannon on the way, and again, just losing these units out front. That's not necessary. He's in a big line. Oh, come on, Bike. Be better than that. He puts the photon cannon down, and now he's going to engage from all directions. The photon cannon will take quite a lot of fire before it goes down. It will fall though, and now he's fighting around this war factory, which isn't the greatest either. Disintegrator squads without any fast legs. He pots another photon cannon. These tanks, they can't keep taking a look at the damage. They're just being destroyed. There's photon cannons at the expansion as well. Oh, these buggies, these shards are just tearing apart. I mean, everyone's watching this and like, what is happening with these shards and these photon cannons? This is something that's been known for a long time, way back since the start, but people just don't do it anymore because of fast tech mecha and other things like that. But oh man, Masterleaf, he only needs 1 ref. That's all he needs, and he's got the economy. He can just pump out these photon cannons. They're only 1,200 bucks, you know, and he doesn't even have to sell them off. He can just leave them there. BikeRush is in so much trouble. He's going back. This is almost certainly an MCV. If he's building a refinery, he knows that he's going to go back to a regular game. Yeah, get out of here. He's going to be able to fire these units here. There's a few more tanks, so he's going to have to be a little bit careful. He's going to lose a few Seeker tanks, but I mean, you know what? Seeker tanks are somewhat expendable. And I mean, what's he going to destroy? There's not really a lot here. He's going to have a photon cannon. He's going to drop it down here. Battle markers. Two Seeker tanks just pushing Bike away. Bike doesn't have a ref down yet, so he has to use this refinery. He's got no choice. He's going to come in. He's just going to be able to pop that Raider buggy. He doesn't even have shields because he's Traveler. So he's going to have to. So he's doing the strategy without the shield upgrade. He didn't even need to pick Traveler. He could have just picked Screen Vanilla. And he's going to spot no ref. He's going to spot the MCV. He's going to spot the ref. He's sitting there just like, cha-ching. He knows. Look at this. Look at this. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 harvesters, 2 ref. He can do whatever he wants, and he's probably going to put down a second warp sphere and just build more of these Seeker tanks. Has to build Cabals. Oh man, and he's not focusing them down. He's going to focus them down now. Trying to work on a second ref, but it's just so far away right now. And he's going to come in, he's just going to take these Scorpions. I mean, BikeRush can't really afford to lose too much right now because he needs these to defend his base. And you know, those shards, man, just tear. There's more Seekers coming. He could put down a spike and a repair drone. There is infantry here, so maybe he won't. We'll be losing those. A few Raider buggies. What are they going to do? Nothing. They don't do anything. He's going back for a tech center and a prodigy and mechapeds now. He's like, hey, I've had enough of the shards. Now we're going to mechapede. Props to BikeRush. He's actually managed to get the second ref down. But, I mean, Masterleaf is still so far ahead. And the mechapede, they're just going to kill the rocket squad. And then the Cabals aren't going to kill the mechapede. That's just not going to happen. Even the photon cannon is going to help out with this. Seekers now just trying to find a gap. He's already used the Buzzer Swarm ability, so he doesn't have that, but he's just going to bypass the infantry. There's not much there anyway. And now he's going to move in. He's going to put a spike down. BikeRush is he's kind of in position somewhat. Only gets 1 harvester. He only gets 1 harvester. That's actually not too bad for BikeRush. I mean, he pulled everything off the line though, which means once again Masterleaf is getting further ahead. No ref coming down. What's he got planned? He's going to have. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Area mind control. Oh man, he could take that and that's the game. If he takes the war factory, it forced him to sell. He could have just packed it up. Although I guess he'd have no way of killing the prodigy anyway. Oh, and he's just going to back out. He's just playing with him now. He's just like, I've got you wrapped up. Oh, what's this? What's this? Comes in, grabs the portal. Does he... Grabs the portal. He knows there's a war factory. No, maybe he's trying to cut off the infantry because he knows BikeRush. He actually lost his prodigy as well, but he's cutting off the infantry because, yeah, he's not going to have enough to deal with the mechas now. And there's 3, 4, 5, 6 mechapedes here, and they're just going to come across. They're going to find some of these rockets by themselves. See you later. They're dead. He's just going to move in now. He doesn't even have to worry about it. He's just going to move right in. Battle markers here. The Seeker tanks are popping harvesters. BikeRush is being absolutely obliterated right now. I've never seen BikeRush get run so ragged. And it's not as if he was playing bad. He's playing the way BikeRush plays with this builds and the way he's aggressive and everything like that. But it's just not working. At least just not having a bar of it. It's just not working. He does have the expansion point. I'm not sure what this is going to... Oh, he has the drone ship. He has the drone ship. That's why he's not giving up. But I mean, he's not going to have an income. Does Masterleaf? He cannot rebuild that, but he has a warp sphere and a portal. He really needs to hold this base here. And oh god, the Prodigy almost gets hit. He lost the refinery, which is really bad. He could just take that out. He doesn't even need to really take that out. Seekers get destroyed. They leave BikeRush with 1 harvester. 2 harvesters. The question is, does BikeRush continue to fight now? Masterleaf cannot rebuild his drone ship, so he's stuck on what he's got. But he's got all of his technology, all of it here. Look at that, 1.5, 2, and 3. He doesn't have tier 4. He's just taken. He's taken the construction. He's going to build a crane. He's going to build a crane. We're going to see Blackleaf or Master Hand. Imagine Traveler and this is just abuse right now. He's going to have Traveler and Blackhand technology. Not that I think it's going to get that far. And he sells it. He's got his crane. He's sold off now. He doesn't care. He's got his crane. Slow cultists are now moving into the base. And yeah, that's it. He's just had enough. BikeRush, I don't think, realizes it's a best of 9. So that was only game 4. Oh my god. Are we going to see BikeRush get 5-0'd? And again, it's not... BikeRush is not playing bad. BikeRush is playing exactly the way we see BikeRush play. But Masterleaf just has him sorted out to a T. Look at that. Economy, of course, we expect that. He's picked his OCOM now. I think it's a Firehawks. I think because they have the best Firehawks in the game. Even though they don't get hard points, they get ceramic armor, which makes them really hard, like really hard to kill, like really fucking hard to kill. And he might fast tech them out. At the same time, GDI are more durable in the early game. So Masterleaf will be sticking with Travel 59 on the right hand side of Tournament Galaxy. Is this where it ends for BikeRush? Is this going to be the 5-0 devastation for this man over here playing as SOCOM of all factions? He's picked SOCOM. I'm calling Firehawks. That's why he's done it. It's a map where you can't base push either. Well, it's extremely difficult to base push. He's going for a stasis opening. Why not? You're 4 games up. He's going to go for the stasis opening for the first time in the series. And it's obviously stasis is a lot better versus GDI because they have a harder time dealing with it. But BikeRush has extra scouts out. He's come down here, and then he's going to make his way up to the top of the map, which is where Masterleaf is rallying his forces. So this could be okay for BikeRush. If he spots this early, he should be okay. There's a few buzzers here, not enough to overrun these rifleman squads. He's spreading them out though, so is he going to bring them back? He's got that squad there. No, unfortunately, not going to bring any squad to help or back that one up. He will find more squads. He probably spotted those and wanted to sneak his way through. If he gets these all the way to BikeRush's base, the problem is these harvesters, they don't have machine guns on them. They have rockets on them, so they are useless in the defense. Masterleaf going to lose a few of his units over here. I think he's aware of this now. He's already got a turret. He's already got a turret. Oh, he actually had a power plant. I thought he had a ref. Yeah, he sniffed this one out. So Masterleaf's rush has been sniffed. He's leant forward and he's gone. He's like, that smells like disintegrators. A beacon was played by Masterleaf. He put down 2 power plants. I think maybe he didn't intend to do that. Or did he? Not 100% sure. Rifleman squads, meanwhile, trying to break up this disintegrator push. He still has enough of his disintegrators left to be problematic. He's got another tower already queued. He's going to drop it straight away. Masterleaf not going to commit because, I mean, if you commit at this point, you'll lose everything and you may not get a harvester, so he doesn't want to do that. BikeRush is spending or overspending a lot to stop this, which is exactly what Masterleaf, it's the best Masterleaf can hope for right now, is that BikeRush overspends. Masterleaf is a little bit behind. He only has 2 harvesters. BikeRush has 3. So he's got 4 harvesters actually. So yeah, Masterleaf unfortunately build not as quick as I thought it was going to be. Maybe he has another engineer running around. No, not too sure. He does retain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 squads. So 5 squads, some of them are pretty badly damaged. He's going to recall them back to base. He's going to build out a gunwalker to help clear up the rifleman squads, push them away. APC's coming out with riflemen and an engineer in this one. So Bikey maybe starting to mount a bit of a comeback here. But I mean, we've seen him lead at the start of most of these games, and then it just goes terribly wrong for him when Masterleaf just pulls out the moves. He's going to find these disintegrators. BikeRush not paying attention. Oh, he does do the mind bomb. And yeah, both sides not paying attention there, but BikeRush won't lose anything. Oh, look at that health. That's tight. APC, there was a battle marker. It might have been a squad or a buzzer squad down there. He might just think it's a rifle APC. He may not necessarily think it's a NG APC if he has spotted it. He may not even spotted it. We'll have to wait and see. Cancelling or pausing, whatever that was. No, it was definitely cancelled. What's he got planned? Masterleaf doesn't seem to have much going for him. BikeRush is going to take the blue tip. His eco's getting out of control. APC unfortunately not quite close enough to receive some free repairs. Scouting off Masterleaf's base. He will spot the portal. Masterleaf obviously wants to get out there and do some damage. He doesn't want to let him get to Firehawks. So I reckon BikeRush will have that on his mind. Unfortunately not able to repair that APC. Blue Tiberium coming right up. Does have a tower already queued. No doubt he's going to drop that tower. Might want to drop that soon. There is an APC there. He doesn't want to lose that harvester. It's got Blue Tiberium. Very comprehensive defense here from BikeRush. He's not leaving any gaps in his defense at all. Look at this, even pre-dropping these towers. He doesn't want to take any chances right now. And he does know that he's somewhat ahead because he's obviously fully scouted Masterleaf. He's only got 1 ref up. So he's probably feeling comfortable. Does lose an APC, not the end of the world, that's fine. Masterleaf just going to beeline the gunwalker in to have a look what Bike is doing. It takes a lot of damage. He spots the airfield. I mean, BikeRush didn't even attempt to hide that. He could have at least placed it down here. Or maybe he's going to fake him out. APC will be destroyed. Battle markers over here. The NG APC not able to achieve anything by the looks of it. We see a buzzer swarm as well, which means he probably hive sold that one there. Another hive there as well. Battle markers over there. He's trying to just nudge at that one. Gunwalker backing up. Is that going to be ceramic armor? I think it might be. Stratifighter, yeah, he upgraded Stratifighter. You can see it's there on the deck. Ceramic armor will be right next to it. He's going to go for Firehawks. He's only 1 airfield, so I mean, I like to have 2 airfields. He'll probably do a second airfield later anyway. Tech center comes down. It's kind of on the edge. You want you buildings kind of together so you can protect them from prodigy caps and stuff like that. APC getting a little bit antsy. The thing is that APCs aren't super crash hot versus gunwalkers. It's kind of, they're both really crap against each other. He's got AP ammo. He should be able to focus a few down, but generally it's just going to be like this kind of poke battle. Once again, things looking not too bad for BikeRush. 2 full loads of blue tib, that's about 90%, that's about 80%. So definitely worth sending 2 harvesters. A single Predator tank is down here as well. Drop some minefields down, but Masterleaf doesn't continue on. He doesn't press on, he backs up. Nothing heavy, thought I saw something there. Singular Predator tank able to do some serious damage to the gunwalkers, of course, because they're very vulnerable to that type of weapon. What has Masterleaf got planned? Yeah, plasma missile batteries. He does have a tier 3. He's going for shot. He's got an assimilator there. He shot at a Firehawk. Yeah, there's Firehawks over here. That's not enough Firehawks. What did he... Oh, he bombed something already. Sorry, he bombed the tier 2, I believe. So Masterleaf is going to be able to get a text... Or he's going to be able to get shards. Double warp sphere out, maybe double tripod. Yeah, double tripod coming out now. He might have a storm column coming out as well. Gonna bomb one of those. Look at that, with the strike, gets one of the warp spheres, but he can just go behind it. Yeah, there's the storm column. And he's backing up through the temple. Luckily it wears off, so he may be okay. Masterleaf has 2 mechapedes here, nothing to deal with this. They're probably disc mechas. Are they disc mechas? Whatever they are, they're not shooting. Oh, they're toxin segment mechas. What? he going to get that ref? I don't think he's going to get the ref. There is a Marv here as well. He might get it. It's going to be tight. Obviously using them as like a... Yeah, not quite going to get that. That's fancy. Obviously works a little bit like a flame tank. No repair tool coming down either. He could put the Linux bike there and just finish that if he wanted to. I'm sure BikeRush would stop that. Zone Trooper Squad, I think that's meant for the Marv. But the Marv is back at home. Oh, he's going to go Quad Zone Raider. That's expensive. Tech Center does live. Tier 3 comes down. Oh my god! Are you serious? Oh my god, Masterleaf, just get out. Just BikeRush, just uninstall your game right now. That's this. I don't know what I'm seeing. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. I can't even describe what he just did then. That was just fucking so on point. He needs to get a portal down there right now because he's going to come back. He's going to build two assimilators, one to repair and one to camp it. Double ref, Bike has that going for him on his third base. He's cleaned up both fields. Masterleaf still yet to clean up the remainder tib, but... What? Yeah, I didn't think so. Scan comes down, and he's just got... Oh, there's actually a... He's actually got... Oh my... He's going to bomb it now. He's going to bomb... He's killed them. Nice from BikeRush. That was nice, but unfortunately a second too late. So that was really fancy. The hammerhead to come in, he scanned, and you're thinking like, why did he scan? He scanned so he could get the assimilators, because otherwise they'll just re-stealth. There is a storm column here though. There's a lot of GDI forces here, not a huge force, but enough to cause them some problems. The Marv is going to go Marvis the expansion. And the Hexapod now going to start to destroy these forces. Splash damage is real though. Does he have a Prodigy? No, he doesn't. That's surprising. I would have thought he'd have a Prodigy. He can't phase, remember, by the way. He cannot phase, and showing the rear armor is not good. He's going to turn around and fight that. There is 2 Corruptors there now, so he can definitely do that. Going to pick off one more APC. This is bad. BikeRush, he's harvesting the bottom field. This is Tiberium that he's denying. He's denying Masterleaf. Disc Mecha is here. It's just one Disc Mecha. It's not going to be enough. He needs more than one Disc Mecha now. Are these zone heads? There's one of them has a zone raider in them. So he's trying to do zone heads, but he needs a bit more time. Disc Mech's, of course, very powerful. He was bombing something. I'm not sure what he got. Masterleaf is in a little bit of trouble. There's a Marv down here, and he's obviously realized as he pulled his harvesters back, he's going to send the Hexapod. Nothing garrison in the Hexapod, by the way. Oh, look at this. A few Seeker tanks. They might have to focus the hammerheads down. Or focuses down the damage hammerhead. He focuses down the damage hammerhead. This is pretty tight right now. He's going to back up. This is super on edge right now. Masterleaf may be in a little bit of trouble. He needs to pull off another stellar defense here if he wants to not die. Firehawks coming in, but unfortunately they're flying right over those states, or not those states, those plasma missile batteries. He will get at least one kill. No, not quite. Oh, he gets one kill. He should get another one. Perhaps, maybe. He's actually bombing plasma missile batteries. Masterleaf in a lot of trouble. There's a big army here. Shockwave artillery comes down. Will he get it? Yes, he gets it. That's going to be the end of the Hexapod. Masterleaf is actually going to lose on Galaxy. BikeRush. We see a bit of life, even bringing in the drop pod. Whew. BikeRush not making sure it's not a whitewash. Ugh. Making sure that he's not going to get whitewashed out of this series. Does hold on that map. That's pretty insane as well, because he went for Zocom and I didn't see that coming. Is this the start of the massive comeback from BikeRush though? Maybe he should start. Maybe he should not. I mean, Masterleaf obviously wasn't expecting to play against a Zocom player. BikeRush stems the flow with Zocom, and now Masterleaf is switching to Blackhand. Whoa, I am tired. He's switching to Blackhand on Tournament Rift, the classic Tournament Rift. We don't actually see it too often now. It's usually Tiberium Rift. And this man, BikeRushOwnz, has switched from Zocom to Steel Talons. Because why the hell not? They're good against Blackhand. historically. Their units are just naturally tough. Black Kane really has a hard time rushing steel. Like, you cannot rush Steel Talons. They're so difficult to rush. They have the Titan and it just destroys everything and shoots over buildings and crushes anything. So it completely negates a vast majority of the rushes that Black Kane can do. So I got to not get confused because this is Masterleaf on the left-hand side. BikeRush is going for a bottom spike. Now he knows he's against Black Kane, so he knows he can get to this spike first. BikeRush is going to dig a foxhole, and he's not going to get it off. He got greedy. He could have dug it back here. Oh man, is that engineer going to make it? He should be okay. What is Masterleaf going to do now? He's going for a second ref. He's going for a Raider buggy. Doesn't want to get rushed, but BikeRush isn't doing orcas, no MRTs, nothing fancy like that. Masterleaf actually stopped moving. You watch this, he'll probably pull some BS where he throws his grenades and it causes the rifles to shoot the engineer. If that happens, I will just give Charles $1 million. Sells off his racks. He did counter scout because he wanted BikeRush to not see what he was doing, a tie and what is going on there. Oh, look at this. Look at this. BikeRush force fires so the grenades don't do anything. I'm not sure if he threw the grenade. I don't think he did. I think he's bugging out right now. But BikeRush is moving. Marcy's going to see this and he should realize, hang on a second, there's only 2 harvesters. Where's your third harvester? Yeah, Scorpion Tank comes out. He knows. He's pretty much just like, yeah, it's going to be a Titan. It's going to be a Titan. What else is going to be? He's not going to build pit bulls. And even if he has, the Scorpion Tanks counter them too. I think he spotted it with the Raider buggy. The Raider buggy went up there. Oh man, he can see it. BikeRush has no clue. He's got no clue he's been spotted. Masterleaf may have missed it. Or he's missed it. It's crossed his vision. There we go. I was going to say, there's no way. With the gameplay we've seen out of Masterleaf, there's no way he's going to miss something that obvious. BikeRush just knows he's going to be scouted. He's going to be devastated to see a Scorpion Tank rock up and a second one. I mean, he can just micro the Scorpion Tank away once it takes too much damage. I don't even think he has to micro it. He can just tank it with the 2 tanks there. And he switches targets, which, I mean, it wouldn't have mattered. He wouldn't have killed it. 5 and 2 for Masterleaf. 5 and 2 for BikeRush. 6 Arbiter comes out now. He's going to go for the blue tip field. Got to remember it's down here, not in the center like it is on Tiberian Rift. Those tanks are going to move down now. He didn't actually repair them, so they're going to be somewhat damaged, but they should be able to defend against anything which comes down there. Titan's still being built from BikeRush. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 harvesters. 7th harvester's got the expansion down. His expansion's actually slightly ahead of Masterleaf's. I mean, Masterleaf did have to build a couple of tanks, yes, but I mean, he's got extra harvesters. He's going to take the blue Tiberian field. BikeRush holds an extra spike as well. Now remember, these tanks are damaged, so this Titan will be able to dispatch them with ease. Unit standing on Tiberium. Boom! Popped him like a balloon. That harvester will take damage, which, you know, at some point in time that may become a factor later on. Masterleaf though, going to fill up on blue tip. He's got a second harvester. He's got so many harvesters. 5 and 2, 3 and 2, and there's 2 at the dude. Oh, there's 5. He's got 10 harvesters already, and double ref down here. BikeRush has double refed. He's only got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So he's down some harvesters, but he's gone the blue tip field. Masterleaf, little greedy. Oh, I can't say it. I probably shouldn't swear too much. Yeah, it's being so greedy. He's going to take all the blue Tiberium. Oh man, BikeRush is going to see this and he's just going to like, get out. Just get off. I mean, there is some crystal there for him. I mean, he can take that crystal. I don't think it's going to be a full load of blue tip though, which it really needs to be if you send a harvester that soon. He's going to go for infantry. Or is this going to be... Masterleaf does this. He likes to get Purifying Flame and go flame tanks. But I don't think he's going to do that. I think he's just going to go for the the flame upgrade because it's researching too fast. He's got some Bike Buggy out. That Titan is going to get dispensed. Just. See you later. People will spot what Masterleaf's doing. Tier 2 comes down. This could be for some flame tanks. Maybe he's got some flame tanks on his mind. Whatever that was. No, more bikes coming out. This is taking a while to build. It could be double MCV. Oh, he encounters a Titan. He will be able to destroy that. Not before losing a few Bike Buggies. Hammerhead comes out. Masterleaf does secure one spike. I'm not sure if he had 2 engineers or just 1, but he gets 1. The Hammerhead may have taken out another engineer. Bike still scouting Masterleaf here. This tank should be able to deal with that. Random times moving around from BikeRush. Some wolves coming out as well. Double Hammerhead coming out. Blackhand has a really hard time versus double Hammerhead, or just Hammerhead in general. Is he going to build Mantis? Is he going to continue with the double MCV? This is going to be Tib Core. It's not downloading. It's researching too slowly to be anything else. I don't think he's going to get EMP buggies this soon. Although, yeah, it's research time. It would be a lot quicker if it was one of these. It's definitely going to be Tib Core. Second MCV. Yep, 2 MCVs down. He's going to take the middle field with a second MCV. He's going to need the double turrets. That's enough for BikeRush to back off. The infantry does get back. He does save some of it. He doesn't choose to engage here. BikeRush is going to need Behemoth. He's going to need Behemoth because once Masterleaf has his turrets down, he can just obby his way to victory. These Titans, these units on the ground are just dead meat for that type of thing. Probably looking for the clicks. He's going to go for a Redeemer. Hammerhead's coming down. He's going to try to snipe that Harvester. He will get the Harvester kill. He's kind of mucking around in those AA turrets. Yeah, oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, he's not controlling too well there. He does have a few units here. Obelisk comes down now. He might be able to... He's got Purifying Flame. He actually researched it. Does he have flame tanks? I can't see any on the map. He might actually lose his tier 3 here. And the thing is, you can't even building block. You can't even building block. He's actually going to move his Hammerheads. This is a big commitment. Oh, no, he's losing his Hammerheads, man. He might be able to stop this. He needs to stop this. He's going to stop it. But the price of admission was too high. BikeRush lost everything to get that. He lost everything. His Hammerhead count has been reset. That's disastrous. It's disastrous. He needs a tier 3. He's got it. He needs Behemoth. He needs Behemoth. I don't know what that means. He's typing in Russian. He's making his move to the middle field. I think he even knows that he doesn't even need turrets anymore. Although BikeRush has a couple of Hammerheads he's rebuilt, but I mean, they're just not the force they were before. He's going to pop down his Redeemer Engine Facility. He's going to move forward again. Behemoth are on their way, and he needs these like there's no tomorrow. Oh, that was a desync on... That was a disconnect. Masterleaf flashed up disconnection then, so that was not out. He's actually going to tip vein these guys. One Harvester was destroyed, and he gets one of the Hammerheads. He's going to move forward here, but he's going to find there's a Behemoth there. The tech center is a little bit... it's going to be threatened a little bit there. He's actually going for the Harvester. Comes down with a click. Boom. 2 Harvesters, 1 ref. BikeRush getting reduced over this side. He has some towers for defense that will keep the bikes away for a while. Pops 2 of his Harvesters. Probably going to sell that chem plant. Yeah, that is gone. That's out of here. That's not of no use to him anymore. Masterleaf might want to finish capturing that. Obviously busy elsewhere. MCV under attack. Spectre Artillery. There's actually there's no AA here. These Hammerheads are going to get a kill. They should be able to get the other one, but the Behemoth are being destroyed. No, he needs those Behemoth. He needs them. He saves one of his Spectre Artillery as well. Masterleaf is not planning on putting a ref down. He's just going to build combat units with everything he has and try to kill him now. And BikeRush sells. Oh no, he sells the tier 3. He's going to try to recover these husks, but you know what? 2 more obelisks are about to drop. He's not targeting the husks, so BikeRush will recover them. Oh man, this is going to be tight. He needs to hold here. He needs to hold. He put down a Shredder turret, which means there's a delay on the next obelisk, and he put down a Sam turret, so there will be a delay. He recovers both of the Behemoth. He's back in business. He is back in business, but Masterleaf is moving. He's committing more forces here. He's getting this 4 Behemoth here now. He's putting up a turret wall. These turret walls, man, they will be able to destroy the Tib Core bikes very quickly. Look at that, just shredding through those Tib Core bikes. There's a heroic bike there. Where did that come from? He needs to move it. Oh no, Masterleaf. Oh, this is a heroic bike. They are destroyed. 4 Behemoths still stand. He doesn't have a tech center. Oh, he's getting shelled from range. He's getting shelled from range. This is intense. This could be the game. Masterleaf now. He's got them. He's got them here. He's surrounded them. He's destroying these guys here. They are standing still. They are being destroyed. The Spectre Artillery, all 3 are destroyed. He's got the Spectre Artillery, but he's got nothing left. He's got nothing left to destroy these husks. Sorry, not to destroy the husks, to destroy the obelisk. He's actually targeting down the husks now, look at that, individually, there's one left. The engineers are here. They're not going to get it. BikeRush, what have you got left in the tank? Is this it? Masterleaf. It's going to end this series right here and now. That's it, I think. I don't think he's got anything else. He sells up everything. What have you got? Where's your cheese? There's no cheese. There's nothing. He has nothing remaining. That's the end of the game for him. He had nothing in the tank left. Masterleaf will close the grand final of the big Russian tournament 5 games to 1. And I don't think anybody saw just how insane Masterleaf was going to be playing in that series. That's one of the most well-executed series I've ever seen from a player in a grand final, because it wasn't as if BikeRush was playing bad. Let me make that absolutely clear. BikeRush played extremely well, exactly how he did the strategies he's good at. He did them perfectly, but Masterleaf was just on point and just came prepared. That's it. He got a little bit more money, but it wasn't big. Most of it was at the end. There you go. Yeah, he needed a few more behemoth, and the obelisk were there. He just needed, if he held out. I mean, he recovered the two behemoth, and he had 2 more, so he had 4 of them, and he killed the buggy. It means he just had to get rid of the obelisks. If he got rid of that row of obelisks without losing any more behemoth, he would have been able to just milk the rest of them from there. But unfortunately, Masterleaf just managed to overcome them, so that was a lot closer than it may have looked at the end there.